No, I think maybe it's downstairs. Luann, what are you doing? You, you be careful.
She's just picking apples.
Picking apples off the tree. Would you like to turn around and smile? Oh. Thank you. Trying to see what was on her posters. And here's our Jack and the Beanstalk with the leaves on it. Charlotte's Web with our spiders on it. And there's Wilbur just smiling yet. He's just having a ball.
Daniel Frick is the captain. Harold Baldwin, right color guard. Richard Green's post flag. Don Chapin, the American flag. Thank you, gentlemen. the junior king and queen, Kyle Scarborough and Tara Scarborough.
Hey! This one's out of Kenton with Mike and Mars Fallen. Hey, come on, you guys, wave! Hey, how you doing? Boy, you got quite a group there. Look at all those cute ones. Hi.
And the trophy was donated by the secondhand Rose Antique.
Did we? Oh, I gotta get a picture of the goat over here.
The future.
There's the goat.
He's right there.
And there's our mascot. Hi, goat. What's his name?
Boots.
Boots. Hi, Boots.
Hey, Boots.
Hello, there's old Huck Finn. Hi.
Driving the Grand Marshal's Parade, Mr. Mike Fallen.
Trophy was donated by Raymond Kidwell.
Mike is escorting in period costumes. They say you can't come home again, but
County
Mike
Senior
has returned
Citizens
back to
King
Chesterville to
Queen.
make it his home.
Right here.
Congratulations. Chesterville Library, hot spot in the town all winter long and all summer long. The summer reading program is Chesterville Library are led by Pat Everett and Laura Chapman. The summer reading theme this year was spinning yarns and telling tales. And each Monday for 5 weeks, the program was held in the old town hall with Huck Finn, Tom Sawyer, Johnny Appleseed, and many others.
Trophy was donated by Chesterville Grocery.
This afternoon's outstanding senior citizen, Morrow Company Mary McAllister from Cardington. Morrow County senior citizen, King and Queen Fred and Edith Russell from Cardington, Ohio. Truck from Terry Mallory Chrysler Plymouth is a Dodge. New pickup truck in 1994. Nice to have you with us today. Ramona Sherman from Fredericktown riding her Arabian mare, Isa, and Raven in her second parade. Raven is 4 years old, riding her pony Butterscotch. Raven won Best Horse and Rider. The 1993 girls T-ball team. Coaches are Bev Grady and Tammy Oakes. The Chesterville T-ball girls were first place winners at the league tournament this past summer. Also the C team. The two groups together and they win the best juvenile organization.
Donated by Chesterville Grocery.
And within that group is Kelly Oakes, who also won the best decorated bike.
Trophy donated by Mount Gilead Truck Plaza.
Also Alicia Davis on a decorated bike. Jazz Sloan, Ron Thomas. Ah, there's Ron driving his 1967 classic Pontiac Firebird. Nice to have you with us today. Cheryl Kraft from Mount Gilead is riding Freckles, a registered Appaloosa. United Methodist Church.
Hey!
Come with that foot, folks with us. Harmony Chapel, United Methodist Church, Route 20 and 123. Whoa! Harmony Chapel is involved in a lot of different mission organizations and has a wonderful music program. John Long. John Long's driving the tractor. Harmony Chapel float.
Here comes our story hour gang. Here we are. Hi, Mother and her goose. And who do we have up there? Hi, kid. Oh, don't you look cute? A Dalmatian. Hey, look at that. Hi. Bye.
Preschool story hour. That's preschool story hour, preparing children for the future each Friday from 10:30 or 12:30 throughout the year. Children ages 3 through 5 are welcome to join the librarians Christy Carnegie and Luana Renwick. The Story Kingdom.
Trophy donated by Chesterville Sand and Gravel.
Dick Lyman on his infamous Silver King. Hey, good tractor, 1941 model. Harry and Linda Saunders from Marengo portraying 1750 to 1840 mountain man and woman, fur trappers, most original.
Trophy donated by Bill Fisher's Drive-Thru.
Gerald Neptune, Democrat Fisher. And there's a red
Those
hot
kids
love
are walking, they're getting restless. Right. Yeah, she should have taken it over with her. I'm pretty sure she did because she took the plastic bags over for the other kids. Hi, really cool. Fine, how are you doing? Okay, I'll go check. I gotta go check. Because I should have given it to you, then they could have left. Yeah.
And Gene McCrory.
It's pretty badly broken.
Johnny Commissioner.
Don't drink and drive.
That's what say, don't drink and drive. Here's what you receive as a result of drunk driver. Bummers offers 24 hours later. No problem. Bummers using their damaged free wheel life drawing system, lift drawing system, and the go-kart is Kevin Machot. Kevin representing Bummers Sunoco and Bummers Sitco.
And Harold Ballman getting him some candy.
This one looks a little better than the last one we saw. Mother Batchelder is driving a 1993 Chevy truck. She's campaigning for Alderman Huston's re-election as Chesterville Township trustee. Chief Batchelder is in the back there. I'm in. And here comes Justin. That's 1960 Nashville Road. St. John's is the first for the church, which is located 8 miles north on State Road 314. Members are celebrating their 175th anniversary this year. It was founded in 1818 by Pennsylvania Dutch settlers from the northeast Maine County. Featured on the front of the children of the church representing the future. Jennifer Thomas, Laura Richardson, Eli Rothbeck, Randy Jones, Kyle Grossman, Nancy Grossman, Marion Benjamin. Driver is Daniel Rothbeck. Pastor is William Carrick. The best church entry. Congratulations.
Trophy donated by Plumber's Towing and Sunoco Station.
Next in line is David Smith. David Smith has run several marathons. Again, class run. David Smith.
donated by Squires Dorset.
Brent Robinson driving the road car with Daniel Sherman riding. Andy. Cecil Simmons from Fredericktown also driving the antique tractor. This is a Ford Major, 1958. Wayne Green Lodge in Fredericktown. Leading line of driving.
Best Donor Organization was donated by the Lee Festival. Best Overall donated by Chesterville Sand and Gravel.
Beautiful club. Terry Robinson coming through in his 1942 Silver King tractor. Best antique tractor. Down Malibu. Two-door hardtop. This has been a family restoration project. Karen Johnson with Steve Mullen. Mullen and President of the Democrat Ladies Squad. Sid Tennant, committeeman, Jerry Carter.
Piece of candy here.
Chairperson, Mary Evans, County Clerk Report. Rock family of Armstrong Wagon. Featuring the mutant engine tomatoes.
That's all, folks. That's Rich and Denman in Malibu. Robinson's Farms.
Well, it's the Robinson family. And Stacy Adams and Billy
Happiness is being a grandparent, Mary Lou has on the back of her.
Michelle Mitchell. Gerald and Mary Lou Robinson and grandchildren Nathan and Kelsey.
Hello, Alice Van Horn.
Emily! Emily!
Bill Van Horn and Alice.
Emily!
Leela Van Horn, 90 years old, is riding with them today. The Van Horn family sharing their horse and wagon. Bessie Shoeberry and Mary Underwood. Lawrence Coleman! Lawrence Coleman is Long County Beef Queen.
Here's one of our little story art kids there.
Shannon Gabriel, driving the car. Harold Adams from Cardington on his Massey House 1952 Model 22 tractor. Island Flying Club, Lions for the World. Protection and purpose of Lions is to help people with sight problems and prevention of blindness. Stella Matrix is the Lions Service spreads a wide variety of projects. Some of the service of the Highland Lions Club are donations to diabetes, Ohio Eye Bank, Ohio Lions Research, Camp Echoing Hills, Pilot Dogs, and glasses for youth and parents who cannot afford them. Community serve. 1940 John Deere B, driven by Arthur Winston and Christie. The Lamar County Antique Tractor Association, beautiful tractor. We have the Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts, the newly formed Troop 52 from Chesterville, Ohio. The Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts are sponsored by the Chesterville United Methodist Church. Jeff Clausen, the leader. Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts together.
Truck. Chesterville's Fire Department is a subdivision of Fredericktown. If anyone,
And a Pickford for that organization.
one more thing. The Morrow County Historical Society has set up in The town council room right around the corner from this building we're in front of right now.
Are you going to come back out home?
I will.
Wow!
Thank you.
I got a pocket.
How did Dragon make it?
Got one
Pretty well. I think I'm about 10 pounds lighter.
And how did Mother Goose do?
I dumped that swimmingly.
Just swimmingly.
Yeah.
How did Wilbur the pig get along?
Yummy.
Good, I guess.
And who are
Is
you?
it on?
No. This is all Miss Heritage. Heritage Day here.
Tara Scarborough.
Kara Scarborough. Did you enjoy that? Did you? Let me see your crown. Oh, isn't that pretty?
Tried to eat it too.
That's great. Are you enjoying it?
Read your pocket.
That's great.
In the parade.
Thank you, Miss Heritage Day. Cody's getting his picture taken with the dragon. And here's Andy. She was helping with the parade. She's hiding. Hi. Goat coming up through here. Hey, Boots. Hey, Boots. Just tell me all about it.
Twin.
Twins. The Bobbsey twins. Never likes to have her picture taken, so I'll just take a picture with Bud Morgan and Andy's mother-in-law, Blythe Edith. That was in our summer reading program. He did a super job, and here he is in our parade today. Great, thank you. Happiness is being a grandparent. They were in the parade with all their little grandkids. Mitch Cooper. Did you enjoy the parade? Good. There you go. Hold down the porch.
I'll take him up to the church, I guess.
But you're as bad as Andy. Well, I know I can't see anything any different than usual.
Not allowed.
What's going on in town today? Just cars are flying through town, and people's got things out all over the place. Goes the Highland bus after the band players.
There's a nice crowd here this year, isn't it? We
That's
pushed the
okay.
bicycle.
Pass by. So they got blue giant dahlia quilt. This quilt belongs, wedding gift, I think, from his mother. Was pieced by his grandmother and quilted by his mother at the mass. This quilt is sunshine and shadow pattern, I think. Belongs to Mary Lou Robinson, and she won it at a raffle given by the Whetstone School in Gilead. The wall hanging above will be our class project for fall of 1993. So.
And it's called Bargello.
Yeah,
or
it's a Bargello,
Bargello.
and it's a strip piecing method.
Okay.
Okay, starting up here is a diamond log cabin, which was our class project for the fall of 1992. And several of the girls made that. Beside it is the Christmas tree. This Christmas tree belongs to Phyllis Hall, and she made a matching Christmas stocking to go with it. I guess that's the only ones we've got from that class. Okay, can you see this?
Yeah,
or
you're
you
gonna
want
have
me
to hold it up probably a little bit.
Okay, this is a log cabin wall hanging done by Pat Eversole. Very attractive. And this blue ribbon wall hanger here belongs to Billy Smith, Patty's mother. Billy Smith made this sampler.
I can get that pretty good down
Can
here.
you?
Mhm.
Okay, sampler wall hanging or crib quilt, whichever might want to use it for. The two pillows belong to Phyllis Hawk, and they're of a log cabin pattern. Oh, this was off of that class. This is Melanie Nauman. Made it for her mother-in-law, Pat Nauman, for a Christmas gift after she made some in class. Oh, this is a pre-printed Lone Star quilt, put together and quilted by Billy Smith. I got peoples on that one too. This is wall hanging. Can you get it? That I made for Kim and Lauren Mass when they lived in their house over at Cardington to go with their living room suit, I guess. She wanted it. It's a Dahlia plate. Or no, Dresden plate. Sorry about that. Alright. Okay, up here. A wooden puzzle. It's a 3D dimensional type wall hanging, and I made that one probably in, 87 maybe. That's one of my quilts. Alright, this, and this was our spring class of 1993. And Sharice Smith took hers to the Morrow County Fair and got a first place at the fair. She was quite proud. Lori Adams made the pastel block into a pillow. Violet Elgart made hers into a pillow. Hers is a little brighter. And Jane Dustin made hers into a wall hanging. I'm not sure how many we had, 18 I think in that class. This wall hanging belongs to Phyllis Smith. It was made by a lady up at Charmel. And this Lone Star is one of mine. It's got a drunkard's path border around it, done in blacks, grays, and whites. Falling Leaves is a mini quilt that I've been just finished for last week for the show.
Fresh off the press.
It's a pre-printed fabric and quilted by Edna Mass, and Edna's done a lot of pretty quilting in the borders of that, in the corners. Looks real nice, super quilty. Very attractive. A Dresden plate pillow, done by Edna Mass. Can you get the baby quilt?
No, hold it up.
This little baby quilt, or wall hanging, Kim uses it for, was made for Kellyanne Mass, Lauren and Kim Mass's daughter. Violet Elgart, my sister, cross-stitched the little blocks, and then I set it together in attic window form. And Kelly was born in 91. This was made by Edna Mass. It is super pretty, satin, muslin back. Has a little bunny in the center of it. These two wall hangings are done by Edna Mass. This one's an applique and this one's a piece. Bigger flowered designs. Here, the blue dahlia was done by Edna Mass.
That's a pre-printed, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pre-print.
And she, again, has pretty quilting on that.
Right, she does. Real nice. Got a pretty border design on it. This is an antique quilt, belongs to Phyllis Hawk. And if it shows up, notice how close the quilting is. It's super. It's been used, but it's still pretty. Very pretty.
Got a lot of hours put on that.
I'll say. This is a antique quilt, I would imagine made by a group of ladies, probably the signature quilt. Amish, or no, Mennonite,
Where
maybe.
did we see the date? 1940?
I saw 1941 in there.
That's over 50 years old.
And it belongs to Carolyn Matlick. Is that how you say her name?
Yeah.
Okay, the yo-yo quilt, or, okay, this is, Jane calls it a powder puff. I usually thought of them as yo-yo, but nevertheless. Jane was 13 and 14 years old when she did this. And she was saying that she'd saved up her money and then she'd go down to the 10-cent store and buy some fabric to make a flower. It's done in the flower garden.
Jane,
And I don't-
what's her last name?
Dustin, Jane, Dustin, Gerald Dustin's wife. It's really, it's very large quilt for a yo-yo quilt. It'd be fun to do, I expect. She probably spent hours and hours doing that. Pretty patient for a little girl. Okay, this antique double wedding ring belongs to Iris Jenkins. She said it was either pieced by her grandmother, and I would imagine Grandma Snyder, Sarah Snyder, or else her mother, but it looks like maybe Grandma Snyder's. And this wedding ring belongs to Loretta Ebersole, and it was pieced by her aunt, Anna Puckett, who would have been a sister or a daughter to the one that pieced this one. This is a 9-patch, blue and white, that belongs to Jackie Fry. Don't know who made those. And this is one of Jackie Fry collections. I would imagine that one's probably a 1930 quilt, no doubt. And this one, I would imagine, is older than this one, from the looks of the print of the fabric. This one is another one of Jackie's quilts. I'm not sure what the pattern name is. It's got lovely quilting stitches in it. Real good condition. This one probably is not as old, maybe a
That one, she said, was made out of all feed sacks.
That's what I wondered.
Mm-hmm.
I thought maybe
She said,
about in the
and
40s.
she really likes that one. She thinks that's
Does she?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And then the Tree of Life belongs to Jackie. I would imagine that one's got a lot of age on it. But gosh, they're taken care of.
Yeah.
Like, nice quilting. And another 9-patch that belongs to Jackie.
And that's got a real different border on it. Hold it.
Right. It's a little block, chain block.
For as old as it is for them to have been that fancy.
And then to bind it, you know, being those angles, it's like a flower garden quilt. Now, miniature Dresden plate quilt was pieced by Blanche Gilfillan for one of her I imagine granddaughters. I don't know whether it was a daughter or...
Yeah, Galen Tammy's be her granddaughter.
And it is so neatly done. It's really nice. I imagine they really appreciate that. This quilt is a 6-pointed star and it belongs to Luella Chapman, and she said her grandmother pieced it for Luella's first child. I thought it was for Luella, but no, it was her first child. So she said that's one thing that she has from Grandma Swartz and Trooper. Then Luella made
No, Grandma, no.
This
Grandma.
one,
No,
and this,
here, come here, babe.
and this one.
Yeah, I think those,
The three. So she's probably doing these for her
her
grandchildren.
grandchildren, right.
Gonna hand it on down. And then Luella's mother, who is Edna Mass, has done these two back here. So that's quite a family of, I think Pete's mother did the flower garden back here.
Yeah, I think so.
And then Edna's mother did that one.
Stay here.
And
Family of quilters. This quilt belongs to Pat Norman. And it's Amish done. And Patty has, it's an all white on white, and in the center, I doubt if it's gonna show up in the camera, but there's a big
I
swan.
think I kind of
swan.
got the swan there. I think it'll show up. I can
You
see
think?
it. Yeah, I can see it.
It might show up
Swan
better
and
in the-
cattails and
Right. And water
Huge.
lilies down in here.
They're all pretty.
Cross hatching. Lovely quilting. That's a blue and white log cabin.
Upstairs. You stay down here. I'm going upstairs.
Pink, beige, Lone Star, which we weren't able to open it up and show it very well. Nicely made. This quilt here, it belongs to Violet Eldart.
we don't have it tagged, do we? We don't have it tagged.
Oh, guess we don't. Violet had made the blocks, the colonial ladies, when she was in her 20s. And then put the blocks away, and so her sisters put them together for her and her husband for their 50th anniversary. Comforter was made by Cindy Baker and for Donna Haley.
Which would be her aunt.
Yeah, this would be Cindy's. She made it for her aunt.
Yeah.
That's different. Usually the aunts make them for their nieces or
There you
grandchildren,
go.
you know.
Alright.
The older generation makes them for the younger. That's good gesture, Cindy. Good
Yeah,
girl.
you did a good job. Okay.
All right, this is a Dutch rose, the pink and mauve. It was pieced by Luella Chapman and quilted by her mother, Edna Mass. Trip Around the World was done by Edna Mass. And then we're going to get into Billy Smith's quilts. This is an Ohio Star, I presume, but it's put together a little different, so it may have another name. The brown and yellows is a log cabin. Do you want me to lift the plastic?
It's looked like it's showing pretty good here.
And then a little pre-printed teddy bear, which is really cute. Crib quilt. Probably Billy's thinking about great-grandchildren
I
by
guess
now.
so.
And then here's another little print that she's quilted. That's just a solid piece too. And an embroidered quilt of a hen, I guess, or doing housework things.
Wonder if she
She's
embroidered
sweet.
those blocks a long time ago.
I might
They
have
kind of look
been.
from the material, it looks like it, doesn't it?
She's sweeping the floor and doing laundry and what she's doing up there, watering the garden there or the lawn down here.
I'm going up there
Oh, I
and read
think
this
this
whole
is
book.
the old rooster down here.
Yeah, that's
These has collected, and this is one of the dated ones, 1845, Logan County, by Rosk. Logan County, by Burchow, Buchow. And next to them are some other patterns of the coverlets. That is red and blue, and the red and white. Oh, blue and white. And then the other one is 3 different colors.
Gold, blue, red, on white.
These are kind of rather hard to come by now, and she's collected them just within the last year or so, so she's done really well. Yeah, I saw you over there. How you doing?
I'll just bring my
Fine.
camera down and make a pretty wall hanging.
Yeah,
Here to
right
here to
there. There, you got it.
there. Okay. Boy, I'm telling you. Next three quilts belong to Loretta Eversole. This is a pre-print, and she quilted it for Scott for graduation. Jacob Slatter, and I don't know if Loretta made that one or not, but I do know she made the applique one. And that's been several years ago that she made that.
That pretty well does it, doesn't it?
And I think so.
Here's the fire department. They're having the pie auction off. I don't know who won the grand prizes, but we'll go there and check it out.
Diana Stanley, and it is a orange cake. Oh, looky there, second place cake. Oh, looky, you're going to look good. All right, everybody outside here, if you come on in and bid a little bit, we won't bite you. We'll only bite you every other time. All right, what's it again here on the second place cake? Here, what's it again? Oh, looky there, what's it again? What's it again? $30 for it. $30, what again? $30. $30, what again? 33, what again? 30 now. 5, 30 here now. 35, 30, what again? $35. I have 30, what again? 35. How again? 35. 30, what again? 35. How again? 35. $35. I have 30, what again? $35. 30, what again? 35. How again? $35. Now 40. I 35 again. 40. I 35 again. 40. I 35 again. 40. 40, what again? 40. I 35 again. 40. $40. 35 again. 40. I 35 again. 40. 40, 40 again. 40. 35 again. 40. 40, what again? 40. I 35 here again. 40. I 35 again. 40. 35, 40. 7 and a half. 37 and a half. 35 again. 37 and a half. Now 40. I 37 and a half again. 40 now. 2 and a half. 40 again. 42 and a half. I 40 outside. 40 again. 42 and a half. I 40 again. 42 and a half. Have it again. 42 and a half. I 40 again. 42 and a half. Have it again. 42 and a half. I 40 again. 42 and a half. 42 and a half. I 40 again. 42 and a half. Have it again. 42 and a half. Have it again. 42 and a half. I $40 again. 42 and a half. Have it again. 42 and a half. 40 again. 42 and a half. Have it again. 42 and a half. $40. 42 50. So right there for $40.
What time is it? Is that what they just sold?
Yeah,
Cut the cake and give it all to the kids.
He says second-hand rose and cut the cake and give it all to the kids.
All right. Hey, how about that? You better clap.
Triple fudge cake, third place. Triple fudge cake for third place, and it's baked by Ron Thomas. All right, here we go. Third place. Last chance we get a third place cake. All right, what's it again on this? All right, what's it again? $30 started. $30. $30. What do you get? 30. $30. What do you get? 30. 30. What do you get? 30. 30. What do you get? 30. Now 5. 30 here now. 35. 30 here now. 35. Now 40. 35 again. 40. 35 again. 40. 35 again. 40. 35. So what do you get over here? 40. Thank you. Now 2 and a half. 40. What do you get? 42 and a half. Have it again. 42 and a half. Now 5. 45. 45. Now 47 and a half. 47 and a half. Now $50. 47 and a half again. 50. 50 now 2 and a half. 50. What do you get? 52 and a half. 50. What do you get? 52 and a half. Have it again. 52 and a half. 50. What do you get? 52 and a half. You're out. What do you get? 52 and a half. 52 and a half now. 5. 52 and a half again. 5. 5. You look for $55. 55. Now 7 and a half. 57 and a half. 55 again. 57 and a half. 57 and a half now. $60. $60. What do you get? $60. 60. What do you get? 60. 60 now 2 and a half. 62 and a half. 60. What do you get? 62 and a half. Now 5. 65. What do you get? $65. 65. 65. One says yes, one says don't know. 65. Now 70. 65 again. 70. 65 again. $70. 65 again. 70. 70 again. 70. 70 now 2 and a half. 70. What do you get? 72 and a half. You're out again. What do you get? 72 and a half. 72 and a half now. 5. 75. 75. 72 and a half again. 5. 75. 72 and a half again. 5. 72 and a half again. 5. 72 and a half again. 5. So right there for $72.50. Chesterville Grocery. Chesterville Grocery, just right around there in the corner. Okay, you're in luck today. This year, once again, it's a first place cake, and they said they want to take and resell it, and it was a pineapple carrot. Pineapple carrot, so you're in luck. Anybody that has missed the first place cake, is in Muscatine. They can get in on the bid again. All right, here we go. First place cake again at the pineapple carrot. Here was it again. All right, was it again? $50 for it. $50 would get 50, 50 would get 50, 25. You split the bid for 25. 25. All right, was it again? Would get 25 for the first place cake. 25. Now 30. On 25 would get 30. Now 5. On 30 would get $35. 35. On 30 would get 35. On 30 would get 35. On 35, 35. Now 40. On 35 would get 40. You're out over here would get $40. Now 45, 45, 45, now 50, 50 would get 50, 50 now 5, 55 would get 55, I $50, 55, $55, I $50 would get 55, I'm on the first place cake would get 55, $55, I 50 would get 55, I would get 55, I 50 would get 55, I 50 here 55, 55 now 60, now 5, 65, I 60 would get 65, I 60 would get 65, I 60 would get 65, I 60. Well, Mary, I think Carol was done bid now, so we'll take your bid. 60 would get 65 for it. $65. 65 would get 65. On 60 would get 65. 65 would get 65. On 60 would get 65. First place cake. $65. $65. Now 70. $70. On 65 would get 70. On 65 would get 70. 70. 65 would get 70. On 65 would get 70. 70. 65 here now 70. On 65 would get 70. 70. 65 would get 70. 70. 65 would get 70. Sit right here for $65. Chesterville sand and gravel.
This is the director of the library, Phyllis Hawk. She is preparing the tour program, I guess. Is that what you're doing? And she has a costume on that dates back to what, would you say?
Early 1900s. And it belongs to Jackie Fry, and they told me this material was lawn, called lawn, which I did not know. The top is all hand sewn. The hat is real old, and it came from a house up on Yankee Street Road, and I don't know the people's names.
You're moving around quite a bit there.
So,
Okay. I'm going over and see what's going on at the town hall. This is Bill Van Horn coming in with a load of people on the Heritage Day historical tour of Chesterville. This is his second trip. Some of the people that are on. That gave the talk on the first trip.
First trip. ran out of words.
Starting to unload. Oh, it's going to be quite a process. And she has...
Yay, Mom!
Not you, but the other Mike was yes.
There's Louise Chapman, can tell you a few things about Chesterville.
Sure, if anyone wants to if you want a copy of this history thing, we're going to have them available in the library. So if anybody wants a copy of this history stuff, they can get lost. Did you want a map?
didn't they?
How did you want one?
The minister of the Methodist Church.
Well, I think there's something at 2.
The Canadian, she's our antique story hour personnel. And she was Mother Goose yesterday.
Yes, I
with
was.
all her little Gosling.
We had a very good time on the parade.
Zoom in on you, I guess. There's Bill Van Horn. And what's the horses' names?
Mike and Jake. Both 10 years old.
Both 10 years old.
Yep.
All right, we'll back off here and get a shot of them.
Okay.
Look pretty gentle.
Not too bad.
So we're going to dance without music. These girls are good, they can do it. The first 2 dancers we'll have are Mandy Lee and Kelly Hooks.
Better stand up this time.
like to know Tom's recouping. He's home right now. We take him to OSU tomorrow to find out the extensive damage to his heart. But he's still with us. So thanks for coming. Thanks to listening to my kids. I love you.
We apologize for the delay. It does take us about an hour to set this up because we do have to work a little bit with it, and we apologize for all the testing and 1, 2, 3s that we did while you sitting out there, but we was learning to count, and we needed to do that. So we'll do you a song or two here and try to make sure that we have the thing tuned in for you. Instead of doing the normal, taking a break, we'll just play right straight through to about 5 o'clock for you. Just trying to steal Dave's place. I was wondering how this can turn out.
Classrooms and students' private rooms, and 4th floor was assembly. The partitions and floorings in the buildings were...
When you drink too much of that Dr. Chester's Elixir, or whatever it is.
Elixir.
Elixir. Elixir? You just get younger and younger and younger. That's Rickaball there. You drink too much.
Glad that you could make it tonight. Hope that you enjoy yourselves. The show will begin in just a bit.
It still works.
Discovery. I bring you a substance that will bring you vim, vitality, and other good stuff. I don't know. stuff is a veritable fountain of youth in a bottle. You need this stuff. But you might be wondering where I got this elixir. Well, let me tell you a little story. There was once a prospector prospecting for gold in South America. Well, as he was heading through the forest, he eventually began to feel a certain amount of chills. You know, like a fever, and he developed lumps and bumps, and he got the bloody flux. Bloody flux. It was an awful situation, quite unpleasant, when suddenly, as he heard the rattling of death's door, behind him came these folks. And with 2 drops of this elixir, he was cured. Simply cured. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before you, I present the Pygmy Infantessa. Sir? Sir, how old would you say these folks are?
Oh, 7, 8.
7 or 8 years old, you would say? What would you say if I told you by taking a bottle of this a day, they are over 100 years old? They're over 100 years old. Be respectful to your elders, son. Be respectful to your elders. Yes, and you may ask how I know this story. Well, that man, that prospector, was myself. Yes, sir, I was down there. I was looking and I found these people, and they cured me. And you know, I thought, I owe society a certain debt. It's my job as a gentleman to bring this to you, to bring this back to the people in the country I love. Yes, folks, this is my debt to society. I will offer this to any of you that will fork over, take advantage of this wonderful elixir.
From my old backache, take a Chester's, take it.
kitchen?
Well, how did you find me, Dad?
Oh, we just followed the crowd.
The crowd. What
The crowd? What? Let's see. What were they saying now, honey?
They was looking for a county judge.
That's it. That's
judge?
it. A judge. And then they were talking about.
They were gonna pick up some things.
Yeah. What was all
What
those
were
things?
that?
A robe.
A rope?
Robe.
You said a rope?
And
They was looking for a tall tree.
that's right. They talked about
Oh,
hanging.
wait a minute.
They
A
talked
rope
about
and they're looking
hanging
for a
something.
tree?
Yeah, they talked about hanging something. I think they're probably gonna put up a swing.
I don't think so. Take a look out there for a minute. Do you see any of those folks by any chance? Do any of those follow? Do you see?
I don't know. There may be a familiar buggy out there.
Okay.
I think they must have all gone on to hang that swing.
Yeah. Well, why are you here? I mean, what do you need from me?
Well, we heard you had some wonderful elixir.
Well, I do. But what kind of fixing do you need?
Well, we don't believe it, though.
What do you mean you don't believe it?
We need
You
to
would
be
question my
convinced.
potion?
We need to be convinced.
You would question my veracity? You would question my honesty? Well, if I'm not telling the truth, may lightning strike me dead right now!
Sir, we're trying to get away from you.
Well, you still haven't answered the question, though. I mean, you're going to give me a chance with this elixir to prove what I can do, and what exactly would you like me to cure, ma'am?
It's safe for the moment.
That's right. Well, but...
Whoa! Okay.
You sure this stuff works, huh?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
She has a little problem.
She does?
You do.
I do?
Yeah, it's you, not me. It's you.
Oh, I need his potion.
Yeah.
Oh, what do I need? Oh, that's right.
Get to the point,
That's
man.
right.
What is the point of
I
this?
need this elixir for my husband,
Oh, your husband. Did you bring him with you?
my beloved husband,
Well, what's
the handsome one,
the handsome one? Well, what would his name be?
Abbott.
Abby Fitz?
No, just a pain now and then.
Is your husband here?
Not here. Do you see my husband here?
I'm not her husband.
No, she's my sister. She told you that. I think you need to drink
Where
some
is-
of your own elixir.
I think I've been. Where is this man? Where is he? Where is he and can I help him?
Where did we leave him?
Forget all that stuff I told you about normal folks.
Just a minute. We'll try to find
Okay,
him.
well,
Why don't you just call him? Maybe he's here.
Alan! Get out here!
What?
The doctor's out here!
What?
The doctor's out here!
That jackass back in town?
Well, I don't know. Yeah. Turn around. Let me see your tail.
There are a few couple, yes, sir.
Never lay your eyes on.
Well, Alan, nice meeting you.
What?
Nice meeting you.
What?
Nice meeting you.
Who?
You.
Who's here?
Alan Fitz.
No, just a pain down then.
I'm having a lot of pain myself.
What, Evan? My name's Evan too. Glad to hear you. Glad to meet you. You seen that quack doctor around here?
I haven't seen him. Can I help you? I'm Dr. Chester.
You don't look like Doc Chester. He was taller than you. And a mite leaner.
Been drinking a lot of my own potion. What do you need?
I can see that. What do I need?
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Well,
Have a cough?
what?
Have a cough?
No, breakfast the other morning. Sunny side up. Yeah, honey, you were that red the other morning, too.
So, back to what did I do?
Well, you see, I got these two lovely ladies.
Right.
You met them?
Yeah.
What's their name? Gotcha, didn't I? What? That's not their name. What is not their name? No, no, no. This is
Lotta. And I don't remember.
That's not.
Connection.
There you have it.
Yes.
Now, well, we're looking for a husband for Conniption. She just recently. What's the matter? We got more class than that.
What you've done to my sister.
Look, now you made her. She's looking for.
Right, you made her
Folks.
cry.
I want what? What? I wonder if I can find it. I want you to know that 2 years ago I met this man, and I took some of his elixir. I was in terrible shape. And after just 3 bottles, I stand before you the man I am today. Because of him. And I know you're just lusting after it, ain't you? I know you want to look like this. You saw the way your wife drooled on me the other day. Well, now we're looking for a husband for Conniption. But this is, look at this woman. This is a healthy woman.
Yes.
No man alive would keep up with her.
Yes, sir.
That's why we need your elixir. And to help me maintain my shape. Such as it is. Now, my wife been telling me that we have been having some other problems. What probably need,
Like a private consultation?
well, I ain't talking about that.
Not a private consultation, a private.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What are you laughing at, lady? You don't even know me. I bet you know him. Well, now, can we go back and discuss it? And maybe, are you married?
Yes.
You hesitated. That's a good sign. Now, she has her eye on a fella out here. See that one right there? Will your elixir kind of work like a love cure?
Oh, yes. It'll cure just about anything.
Come on, ladies, we gotta go discuss it.
Well, now, Evan, maybe we ought to tell the good doctor about our daughters and see if,
Oh, you have daughters?
Yes, we have children.
Maybe
Big
he could
family.
do something for them, too.
Yes.
Yes.
We have twin girls, Pitcha Fit, and Hissy Fit. They were born 3 years apart. It was a tumultuous labor. It was what you might call a labor of love. We have to go now, but otherwise these folks ain't gonna be home for me.
Come on, doctor, we need your consultation.
I'll be right there. I'll be right there.
Well,
That's all they come here for. And between you and me, folks, they tell Alice and Dorothy that they want to study the Middle East. Well, girls, it ain't geography they're talking about. Okay? Now, back to my Arthur.
Yes?
I can't find him anywhere, folks, so I guess I can give a living testimony to the wonders of your elixir, because your elixir, due to its wondrous natures, has made my Arthur-itis disappear.
Well, you might think all these folks are a little tipsy, and you'll understand why we're going to sing this next number while I go back and work on Adam. This is one of those maximum cases, folks. So, enjoy. Now, he says he eventually wants to improve his mental prowess, but first we thought we'd start easy. What are you doing back there? No, it's not me, it's you. First, we're going to see if we can improve his physical prowess. Did you know that Dr. Chester's elixir will grow muscle tissue? Did you know that? Muscles? Let me look at those muscles. Let me see this. Kind of scrawny, isn't it? Feel this? Master Parrot. Yep. Do you know my elixir can help you? Do you know that with just a mere sampling of my elixir, you could be the shadow of the man you have become? Let me show you. You're going to need eggs on this one. Here we go. Let's get this. Now, you're going to eat all this. Okay? Hang on just a minute. We'll get this, folks. It's kind of might get messy on our stage, might it? Yeah, it will. Folks, while I take care of this, would you bring out, we'll go off the side and get this down, okay? Would you bring out a pair of dumbbells for me? We need to, that dumbbell is set. Folks, it gets harder to get help every year. Come here. Come this way. No, legs, folks. Bring out one. This way, please, sir. Now, through a little intensive work, you see this man has ingested a bit of the fluid.
Excuse me, is he married? Here, I want you to meet my sister-in-law.
Man's everywhere I go. Everywhere you go. Where's husband and twinkly. Now, what we want to show you is what that much potion has done for this man. In fact, you'd be a little stronger if you just got finished. You want to finish this? I'll finish that for you, please. Just to show you that this stuff can be. It'll help you too. Pretty good stuff? Okay. Now, this gentleman will show his physical prowess on the dumbbell. Please. You guys think so too. Get back.
Hey, Doc, you sure this stuff good?
Oh, I think it'll work. Now be careful. Just lift slowly. You don't want to harm yourself. Be careful. 600 pounds, folks. 600 pounds. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Congratulations. We're going to work on those mental capacities next time. Yeah, you got it. That's the one. Where do they get these people? Well, folks, this elixir can do other things other than just develop muscle. Why, this stuff is even known to cure the common cold. While it can even cure a death tooth. you lose?
Well, I didn't really lose it. Does it cause things to be shifted?
Yeah, it can. Uh-oh.
What do you suppose the problem is?
Yeah, but I think you took the medicine the wrong way.
We didn't say orally or rectally on it either one. How should I take it? You bend over and let me show you.
I'll avoid that line like
You better.
See, it's like this. This is very special stuff.
I can see that.
Take it this way. This is medicine for the front side. This is back medicine. I think you took it the wrong way, son.
I didn't turn it around.
You didn't turn it around.
This way is for the front.
You took it for the back. You
This way is for the back.
Right.
If I turn it around, will all of this come out here?
Yeah.
Shame on you!
Yes, it should.
Well,
It should.
well, I'll try it.
You want to try that?
Well,
It'll take a few minutes for this to happen. Just as a little warning, he hit the fourth row the last show. Alan, why don't you take this and you go back, take a little more, and we'll see how things work out. Remember, this one.
what happens if I take it sideways? Hey, it says here it's for constables.
Yeah, it'll work with the constables.
It says constable patients.
Right. Gee whiz. Okay. Who be you?
Where's that woman that was supposed to marry me? I was looking for the woman.
You mean the pastor? Was she supposed to marry you?
That good-looking woman,
Oh, you
that
mean the
good-looking fellow was going to fix me up with.
Oh, you mean Alan and Lotta?
Evan and Lotta.
There.
I had a wife once, Dr. Chester's elixir. Only wish.
You know, I think this is the healthiest audience we've ever had. What do you think, Lotta? Does he measure or big conniption? Does he measure up? Honey, turn him around, look at him. Look at him all over. Don't worry, we can fix that. We'll give him that medicine backwards. It'll take care of it. Sideways, too. God knows he's a little skinny, might have worms. Now, come on, dear. Let's back discuss this. Hey, you got any money?
I spent it all on my last case to Dr. Chester's elixir. That's what's in here.
Let him go, honey. There's more fish in the sea.
Do you have something for
Now,
that?
this commercial you're paying me to do.
Oh, okay. You mean the testimonial?
The testimonial.
That's right. That's right.
Now, Chester's gold and is so fine, it's useful like my handy. It works like castor oil, yes, but really tastes quite dandy.
My path of life is choked with weeds. I'm wearing them because my late romantic husband's gone.
wouldn't even allow me to pay. No, he stood treat and borrowed the money from me instead. I mourn all day and night my fate, then melancholy tones. Oh, what a treasure was the late lamented Mr. Jones. We used to...
Stop it, Dale, stop it! Well, this next act is a delicate flower from the east. She has gyrated, twirled, and twisted her way into your hearts. Why, you know, wasn't long ago, where she lived in a terrible state. West Virginia, I think. But with my elixir just a year ago, she came to life. Why, folks, I want you to see for yourself. Her name is Awa, you can see. Translated from the Indian, vision of loveliness. Awa. That body's absolutely staggering, isn't it? Imagine what you could have if you simply took the potion she takes. Incredible. Forget everything I just said. Yes, sir. Have them.
And I got them.
You got them.
Now, got rid of this,
Yeah.
but it moved up here.
Well, can you do this? You could maybe come do the show.
Question is, do I want to? No.
Oh, what would you like?
I want to know what to do about this. Should I keep taking the medicine? I took it sideways and backwards and forwards, and I don't know what happened.
All right, it looks like you got rid of the back.
Good place to put a coffee cup. What should I do?
All right, I think you still need more of the elixir. So, is there more money in your purse? Well,
Yes.
then you need more elixir.
No.
Certainly.
Maybe I need one of those.
You want that?
I think.
You want the extra strength?
I think. This calls for drastic action.
I haven't oh, here, you need a spoon.
Watch it. All right, I'm gonna.
I don't know if it'll cure it, but you won't care much if it doesn't.
You don't have a donkey, do you?
No, but it explains why those infant desires are so small.
I'm gonna take this. You better get rid of this. Make a new man out of it. You didn't say nothing about making a.
Or just make a man out of it.
You better watch out. I know where you live.
Right. Somebody made a noise. Calm down.
let you know, Doc, that thanks to you, I'm a new man again. There's hope for all of you folks out there. What can't get up in the morning and face yourself. I know it brings tears to your eyes, doesn't it, my good woman? Every morning you get up and look at him and say, God help you, honey. Well, he ain't God, but he's close. And for $2, how much you selling this elixir for?
See how much you're getting?
$5. You can buy 5 big. Well, we'll give him the big bottle.
Yeah.
He needs it. He needs it. That's right. Still got this cough.
Still got that cough, okay.
Oh, I have to work on that. Well, I just wanted to know that things was progressing nicely. And I reckon I best get back there and take care of the little woman.
Which woman?
Yeah.
Whoa! Testimony.
Are your cheeks all flushed and drained? Is your step quite painful? You need Doc Chester's right away to go without. It's shameful.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Now, some of you folks have been coming to this show for years. Notice these two gentlemen right over here. These gentlemen have been doing the show for 15 years in this town, and there's something coming up behind me, and I don't know what it is. Whoa! Oh, boy! It's that guy again. Yeah! Wait a minute. Let me see this. You been taking more? Yes. Wow! Last time he raised 600 pounds, he's going to try thousands. What's he charge? 1,000 pounds. We'll work on the middle part later, remember, it's physical here. Drum roll, please. Wonderful. Congratulations, young man.
Hey, Doc, there's only one thing wrong.
One thing wrong. What is it?
How's come he ain't got muscles? Yours is straight.
Well, we're just going to talk about that. He does this thing called manual dexterity we have to deal with here.
I can take him up again. Let's see you try.
Beat something on medicine. Well, who's going to take these things off stage? Medicine shows to start off.
Well, never really tried it on Chesterville.
poultry helper. You gotta keep the doses low. It's a small animal. Take a look it up. What can I do for you?
I have a little song to sing. Are you getting old and stiff? Are your bones quite brittle? Doc Chester here will fix you up. You'll be fit as a fiddle.
Maybe get out of control, folks. Well, now let us entertain you for a while I try to figure out what in the world we're going to do with this.
Making music so gay, that's where they're thrown away. But them foolish people, their necks would break when they quit their laughing and talking and went to walking for a big chocolate cake.
Thank you, folks. Friends, unlike this show, time passes quickly. You never know what shape you're going to be in a year from now. There have been people come to this show, walk right out that door, and never buy any of that wonderful elixir. And they came by, they're in a terrible shape the next year. You need not let that happen to you. Wow, you sir. Are you telling me you would not buy one bottle of this elixir to ensure that anyone in this room would be in good shape next year? Would you not buy one bottle? Are you saying that you would not buy 10 for all these people? No. This man has a heart of gold. He knows that he's going to have to buy more 10 for all of you. And he's willing to put the money out. Thank you, sir. That's wonderful. If you could just leave a head count in the back, bottle piece. Bottle piece on this young man. Thank you, sir. Heart of gold. Heart of gold. Well, folks, next we have a song that can show how sad it would be if this gentleman didn't.
I just wanted to thank you, Dr. Chester.
What exactly, young man?
5 years ago, I had this horrible growth with me. It was a growth that was about 5 foot 2 inches tall.
What?
You sold me. Stood next to me most of the time. Her name was Alice. But you sold me this box of Dr. Chester's elixir. I took that home, drank, me being the frugal mind that I am, drank the entire case. Came home a week later, that growth named Alice was gone. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, Dr. Chester will cure tumors of any kind. As I was trying to say, this next song is a bit sad. This is about someone who didn't take the time to buy a bottle. You need to be sure you do before you leave tonight. Or if you don't buy a bottle, get one from that gentleman right there.
When the wind did blow cold,
double dose of that life. Thank you, doctor. Thank you. Thank you. Look, it's right here.
Next year, folks, if you come and visit Dr. Chester's Farm Co-op, we'll take care of it.
One night betimes he went to bed, for he had caught a fever. He said, I am a handsome man, but I'm a gay deceiver. About 12 o'clock his candle men began to burn quite palely, and a ghost to his bedside stepped up and said, Behold, Miss Bailey. Poor Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. Poor Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. Then he cried, you can't affright me really. Oh, wicked Captain Smith, she said, you've used me ungenteelly. The coroner's quest goes hard with me, because I acted freely. And Parson Biggs won't bury me, though I'm a dead Miss Bailey. Oh, Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. Oh, Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. Miss Bailey, then, since you and I must account for all one time say, I've got a £5 note in my regimental small clothes. We'll bribe the sexton for your rig. The ghost had danced so gaily, and said, bless you, wicked Captain Smith, remember poor Miss Bailey. Poor Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. Poor Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. And 'twould not have happened had she had a bottle of Dr. Chester's elixir. Cures everything from a common cold to a death of 2 weeks standing, as long as the weather isn't hot.
1,000 pounds.
And if you don't believe me and think I tell a lie, just you go down to Darby Town and see the same as I. The bull upon his tail serves more than 50 bags. You better step away, sir, when that tail begins to wag. And if you don't believe me and think I tell a lie, just you go down to Darby Town and see the same as I. Perhaps you think it's a story, sir, perhaps you think it's a lie, but if you go to Darby, you'll see the same as I. And if you don't believe me and think I tell a lie, just you go down to Darby Town and see the same as I.
Folks, I'd like to thank you for your kindness. It's been good to be here. This is going to be your last chance to enjoy this wonderful potion. We only have one final song. And you know, if you don't take advantage of it, well, there'll be no more. See, you're going to grow old and infirm. You're going to be wishing till your dying day